Do we have any update on the launch of PulseChain? In this video, we'll be looking into what hints we have about the launch of PulseChain from their sacrifice administrator. Hello and welcome to ABCrypto. If you are new to our channel, just hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell to receive any new video updates. Let's get started. As we're finally close to entering the end of 2022, all eyes are on Richard Heart and the launch of PulseChain. It's been more than 1 year since Heart released anything significant regarding PulseChain apart from its testnet, and this is one of the main reasons why the community is waiting impatiently to see the magic they've been promised. Now, everyone knows that PulseChain is taking its time, but for the right reasons. And this is exactly what Walrus from How to Pulse talked about in a live stream with Jake Sharp. Walrus is famous in the Hex and Pulse community for all of the good things that he does, which includes monitoring developments on PulseChain and educating people about it. For him, despite the delay in PulseChain's launch, there's a lot to celebrate because apart from the massive sacrifice PulseChain was able to gather, it has achieved so much during all of this time, which otherwise just wouldn't have been possible. On the live stream, Walrus talked about what he thinks is possibly the reason why Richard Heart may just be delaying the launch of PulseChain, because unlike the previous launch of Hex, this time he wants to go big with this perfect opportunity so that he can drive as much traffic as possible, which may just end up giving higher returns than Hex. According to Walrus, Heart now understands the power of building an audience before releasing something as cutting edge as PulseChain. Therefore, to make this a reality, he's been busy building a strategy that only seems to be making sense now, as he wants to use his documentary to spread the word and wants users to invest in PulseChain at the bottom of the bear market. And since there's a good chance that both of these events will occur simultaneously, this hints that the launch of PulseChain is just around the corner. This is because, for Walrus, Heart is not just a person who makes moves without any solid plans. But even then, if both things just happen to be randomly aligning with one another, Heart would be crazy to not use them for his advantage. If you want to get ahead of the game for PulseX, make your way to PulseXtokens.com. Here you can also list new token projects for free, vote for your community's project, and utilize their free PulseX faucet for 100 PulseX per day that will be queued up and given to you at launch, all in exchange for simply getting their name out there. They have also just launched a Richard Heart style clothing line and even accept Hex as payment. You can use my personal links down below and can become an affiliate yourself to earn 20% from any users who join using your link. The Richard Heart documentary will do what the Apple event does for the iPhone, as it will help to build a narrative and then spread the message across the globe. And the bottom of the bear market will lead towards the start of another bull run, and when users will be exposed to immediate slow gains, they will bring more investment and more people on board. It's a win-win recipe for guaranteed success. So, keeping all of these things in mind, and Richard Heart's previous understanding of marketing, this seems to be his plan all along. And there's a very good chance that PulseChain will finally go public within a few months. Another thing Walrus talked about on the stream was why PulseChain is going to be so big, as people need to fundamentally understand why users move from one place to another. Because once they realize they're getting more incentives and security on another platform, there's no reason not to move on. And this is exactly what PulseChain is going to do in the crypto world, as it will give more incentives compared to other tokens. Therefore, users will be bound to make the switch. PulseChain will have a better blockchain, better security, higher throughput, a system stake, and low fees. So, if everything goes according to the promises and its white paper, this will lead towards its mass adaptation, which will also be triggered because of how smart and how innovation awarding investors in the crypto world have become. The moment they realize that a project has more and better things to offer, they will immediately shift their focus towards it. Another thing Walrus talked about on the live stream is how users can make big money from PulseChain. For Walrus, when it comes to PulseChain, people will need to re-strategize themselves so that they can take on maximum profits. To do this, the community needs to develop a mindset like real estate investors, because to make big profits, you will have to think for the long term. Richard Heart is building something to last and solve some of the most important issues currently faced in the crypto world. It's not going to be a pump and dump scheme. To earn maximum profits, you have to give it some time, just like you would with real estate. And slowly, once the demand for PulseChain grows, results will start to show up, and every winner in the crypto world knows this is the only way way for you to extract value from your crypto investments. Lastly, Walrus talked about how valuable PulseX's buy and burn mechanism is because for him, this mechanism is all about creating more value for users. The burn of PulseX isn't happening as a result of taxation on buying and selling. In fact, it is a part of the system. And the real difference is, users can choose if they want to pay in PulseX and can also choose to control the incentives and behavior of how the community can utilize PulseX. And on top of everything is going to be the incentive token that will give more value to the community and holders of PulseX. So the buy and burn mechanism acts as more of a functionality of PulseX to make it more attractive to hold and use, because at the end of the day, functionality is going to be important given that we're also getting PulseChain to invest in. So what do you think? Is Richard Hart timing both his documentary and the bottom of the market for the launch of PulseChain? Like always, don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comment section down below. This brings us to the end of today's video. We hope you guys found this video resourceful and entertaining, and if you have any more information to add to improve to the content in this video, please do so down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you loved watching this video, send us those likes. We thank you guys for watching and see you in our next video.